This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Hi, Betsy.
Hello, Marcy.
You know,
I'm sorry if I sound weird. I forgot. I brought the wrong damn cord for my microphone, and I'm out of town.
Out of the dang country.
Out of the dang country.
But it's working out, I think. Everyone's going to be so happy. It's Quimus time.
Quimus.
Yeah.
Marcy.
Yeah.
You said something spooky happened to you.
Something not scary, but something that felt a little paranormal happened to me.
What is it? I'm pumped. You texted me this and I was like, holy shit.
So
okay.
It's just been happening for a few days. And okay, I'll just go for it. So
Yeah.
I have not, since I moved into my new place, I have not felt like anything weird or any kind of anything at all, right?
Good.
Yes, great. We don't want it. Not in our house.
No.
So it's like a nightclub, you want to go to a nightclub, but you don't want to live above a nightclub, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So a few days ago, I noticed a few instances of me like turning off a light, then going back to that room and the light would be on. And it happened like a few times. But also, like, a lot's been going on. So I was like, maybe I'm just sort of...
Maybe you're forgetting or whatever. Yeah.
Maybe I'm fucking crazy.
Maybe you're cuckoo.
But then I lit a candle and was about to leave, so I blew it out. And I walked back through the room and it was still lit. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. So, and again, maybe I just didn't blow it out hard enough or something.
Right.
And then that same day, I was going to leave the house and I could not find my keys anywhere. I still can't find them. Like, I have no idea where they are. And I have a pretty small place and I don't like put things, like there's not a lot of places to put stuff and I just haven't.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will find it.
Yeah.
And it has to be inside or else I wouldn't be inside, right?
Right. It's not. Did you check the door?
I mean, it's been days now. So if it was in the door, then someone took them. But they didn't because I have like a security gate and stuff. So I don't know. So I was on my way somewhere and I was calling, as I do when I'm in the car, I call my mama.
Nice.
And I tell her about, I was like, I don't know. There have been like a few things going on. And she's like, well, stuff has been going on here too.
What? I got chills.
So, and this happens with me and my mom, where sometimes we have experiences at the same time. And she's all the way in Louisiana, so we're not close. I mean, we're not physically close.
Right.
We are connected. So she had decorated her Christmas tree. And then it was a ornament that my sister made, like in elementary school, a little felt ornament. And it was on the table, like across, like not under it, like across the room from it. And so that was one thing. And then another thing was that my dad was taking a nap.
Wait, what happened to the ornament?
It just was across. It was like on the table. Like it just.
Oh, away from all the ornaments.
Yeah. She'd already decorated the tree. And like, honestly, she sent me a video of the tree. Like I saw what she's talking. It's a picture of my sister in like first or second grade. And it's like a little felt ornament.
Okay.
So my dad had been taking a nap. I don't know, like in relation timing wise, when these things happened, other than the past like week or two. So he wakes up from his nap and he asks my mom, "Did you come in there and get in the bed? And mom was like, no. And he's like, because I felt someone get out of bed.
What?
And I was like, this is so crazy because I think I know who it is.
Really?
I think it's my dad's mom, my mama Lula May.
Oh.
And I think that because for some reason, well, when they were in town, I was going through storage things and I found this. It's the only thing of hers that I have. She died when I was 3.5.
Uh-huh.
And it's this little piece of glass with like probably lead around the outside or
Yeah.
something. But it's like it's got 4 leaves that are pressed in the glass. And it's
Okay.
just something that I had of hers. And so I was like, oh, let me bring that upstairs so I can put it. And it's in my
Whoa.
kitchen. And the other day I grabbed it. I was like putting something next to it or on top of it. And I just said, hi, Mama. Or like I said hello to her or something, which I've
Yes.
never done before. But I was like,
Whoa.
I do feel like I'm thinking she's like that even subconsciously I was thinking it.
Yep. Yeah,
And
because you've seen the thing, so like the leaf thing, and it's like,
yeah.
oh, okay, like she's on your brain a little bit.
Yeah. And my mom was like, but it's weird that she would be messing with us. I was like, I don't think of it as messing with us. I think of it as like, I don't know how to communicate, but these are the little things I can do to get your attention.
Yes, yes.
So I don't know what that means. I just had an instinct and I asked my dad and he was like, I don't know, anything's possible. And I was like, I'm asking your opinion, not that anything's possible.
That's such a dad answer.
I was like, tell me who you think it is.
Who do you think it is? Well, and we have a lot of like people on and listener stories and stuff being like, and for some reason, I just knew it was so and so who
Yeah.
was doing this. So I think like your gut, dude, is
Yeah.
right.
So those were the spooky things. I don't think, like I said, they're
Wow.
not scary, but they are kind
But
of
that
weird.
is like, that's very weird.
I mean, I better find my car keys sometime though.
Yeah, come on.
Thank goodness that I'm kind of anxious and keep spares all around.
Yeah, dude, thank goodness.
What if I
Oh,
just
those are your
found them?
spares. I
Yeah.
thought they were like, oh shit, they've been in my pocket.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Dang it.
Well, what about you and your travels abroad?
Let me think if anything spooky's been happening. No, not really.
Okay.
I had to move my hotel room because spooky construction was waking me up at 7:30 in the morning.
I was saying maybe when you called the front desk and they're like, why? Maybe they were like, okay, sure, construction, yeah.
All right. Whatever, you weirdo.
You lying weirdo.
Nothing too spooky. It's been fun.
That's
Montreal's cool and old. I'm gonna go to a Christmas market.
Oh, lovely,
I'm
lovely.
so pumped for a Christmas market.
Oh my gosh. You know, in LA right now, Betsy, it is the sunniest, nicest day.
Is it?
It's so pretty. It's like not Christmas at all.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
That's
It's not
pretty
Christmas.
nice. But not Christmas. Is it a little chilly or is
No,
it?
it is like
Is it hot?
not hot, but it is like a perfect mid-70s.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Where it is a little, where you're like, well, once it turns 5, it'll feel a little Christmassy because it's dark. But
honestly, I give up. It doesn't matter. It's a nice day. I'm here
That's
podcasting,
wonderful.
living my best life. So,
oh, that's so nice.
shall we get into some of our listener stories?
Let us do it. I'm so excited to get scaled.
Maybe I feel like I have a lot of audio stories,
Okay.
so maybe I should just get into that shit.
I'm down, dude.
She's down to clown.
I'm so down to clown, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna play one then.
Yeah.
Hey, Betsy and Marcy. My name is Molly. I love your podcast. I wanted to just send in a quick-ish voice message to contribute to your ghosty stories. I have quite a few, and I don't know. I always forget about them. And then I think about them and I think, how did this happen? And life is so spooky, ooky. I don't know. I'm just going to like run down a few. Oof. Anyway, I get spooked just thinking about it. Okay. So I used to live in this really old apartment complex. I think it was built in the early 1900s. It was old. Not much renovation happening. You know, it was just old. And one night I was on the couch with my boyfriend at the time. He fell asleep and I was awake because I was hot. I'm on a couch, uncomfortable, right? And I couldn't sleep. He was snoring. I mean, clearly just out. And I suddenly got this really like strong feeling that someone was standing behind me. Like I could feel like a presence behind me. So my back was facing the room and my boyfriend and I were face to face. So I couldn't see anything behind me. I was just seeing my boyfriend and the back of the couch and the wall. And I just got this, it was kind of peaceful feeling, but I just didn't know what to do. It was like, maybe I'm making this up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. My mind is going wild. And then all of a sudden my boyfriend started twitching and moving around. His whole body was moving. And he started to talk a little bit in his sleep. And I thought, oh, I wonder if he's having a nightmare. So I kind of like gently woke him up and asked him if he was okay. And he said, oh, like trying to like gather his words. He just woke up. He's like, oh yeah, sorry. I was just having a dream. And I was just trying to wake up so I could tell you that someone was standing behind you. And I said, wait, are you awake? Like, are you, he's like, yeah, I don't know. I saw someone behind you. I wanted to tell you. It's like, what? But I think there was someone behind me. It was so startling that we could have like these two completely separate feelings when I was awake and he was asleep. It still is kind of baffling. Like I've never heard of that happening before. And in that apartment building, I always had terrible sleep. It always felt like there was something looming around me in this apartment building. And it's just old, I guess. I don't know. It was unexplainable. Just unexplainable. I have other stories too. Just really weird circumstances that other people have felt, or I got like a weird feeling from. Like I was visiting a house that was for rent, and I was just going to go check it out. I didn't meet anybody there. The property manager wasn't there or anything. Again, old house, probably built in the 1920s or something. And I was just popping by because I heard that it was for rent from a friend. So I go over to the property, I'm there, I'm looking around, kind of poking my head around. And I look through this window and I see this narrow closet. And I get this really weird feeling, like, what is going on with this closet? Like, I was like curious about it, but also at the same time, I didn't really want to know why I had that feeling. So it's like, that's weird. What? It's just a closet. Anyway. So like 2 days later, I go and visit my friend who she had someone else over, and we were just chatting, and I said, oh yeah, I went by that house that you told me about. That was for rent. And she said to her friend, oh yeah, I told Molly to go look at this house, the one on whatever road. And her friend said, oh, that house is haunted. I said, what? I didn't mention anything. All I said was, I went to go look at that house. It seems cute. Like that's pretty much all I said. And she goes, yeah, my friends used to live there, and they said that the house was haunted, and specifically a closet was haunted. And they said they believed that there was like an old man that was living in this closet or something, and it was constantly opening or closing. The door was constantly moving. They would close it, it would open, it would be closed, and then it would open. Like it was constantly moving, open and closed. But I thought that was wild. How can I get this feeling? And then this random person, I've never met this person, my friend's friend. I've never met her. She just happened to say something off the cuff. Trust your instincts, trust your gut is all I have to say. When you know something is going on, it most likely is. Okay, well, that's it. Happy spooky season. Bye.
Marcy, trust your gut, dude.
Exactly. Molly, you in danger, girl.
Molly, get out of there. Wow. Two really good, like.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Like the one where she thought someone was behind her, and then her boyfriend was like, I was trying to wake up to tell you someone.
Dude.
That's nasty.
I feel I would be like, we have to get out of here immediately.
Yeah.
Put your jammers on, or put your pants on. Let's go.
You put your jam pants on.
Put your jam pants on. We gotta go, and we gotta dance while we get out of here.
Dance.
Dance. And then old man living in the closet.
No, why?
That sentence when spooky.
That is why you cannot do illegal sublets, because one day you will haunt a space that doesn't make sense to haunt.
Oh,
That man lived in that closet because he couldn't afford, because the rent's too damn high.
The rent's too damn high. Where are you? Brooklyn? Was that in Brooklyn?
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it in Brooklyn? The rent's too damn high. Oh, mama.
The rent is too damn high.
Don't
damn
walk.
high.
Yeah,
Mama.
She tried to walk on top of my computer.
She's like, Jesus, walk on computer.
Computer.
Walk on computer.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Wow, a lot of stuff is happening. Yeah, Molly, you know what's up.
You honestly, Molly, you do know what's up, and you need to trust and believe.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
But we were just talking about it. Trust your gut.
You gotta trust your gut.
You have a feeling about something, that might be what's happening.
That might be. Can I tell you a dream I had last night that made me really happy?
Yeah.
I had a dream that me, Mano, and Gilly opened up a strip club that was like medieval times, where each section of the arena, yes, it was the size of an arena, this strip club, you would root for that dancer. I texted them as soon as I woke up, and they're like, that's a great idea. And then we're like, let's also have drag queen, like, let's make it a big theater where you root for like drag queens and stuff, and they like battle it out. So don't steal my idea, everybody.
No, she's gonna, well, I was gonna say trademark it. I don't know if you, what's the name of it?
I don't know yet. I don't know. That wasn't in the dream. You know what else was in the dream was that it was opening night and a bunch of people brought their kids. And I kept being like, you're gonna see titties. And they were like, that's okay. I was just like, wait, what? I was so confused.
All of the kids have seen titties before.
I guess so. I guess so.
They've all had milkies.
Yeah, sorry, that was my really good dream that I woke up
love
so
it.
happy to. I was like, that's a great idea. Okay.
Okay, all right. We're gonna get investors. We're gonna make this happen.
Yeah. I gotta go on Shark Tank. Hello, sharks. We all
Hello.
love strip clubs and we love medieval times, right?
And for that, I'm in.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna read one if you
Okay.
care to hear.
I do. I do.
And I'm gonna send you a little accompanying pic with it, but it's not about it. It's just so you can have later. So, all right,
Cute.
the email subject says thank you, and it goes, Marcy and Betsy, thank you so much for your show. My sister got me started during quarantine. I started listening during quarantine. You've helped me get through many boring long runs over the last few years. Smiley face.
Nice.
Yeah. For a couple of years before listening to your show, I was already questioning some of the things I was raised with and some personal beliefs. I was trying to open my mind more to other possibilities besides things I was just, quote, told and, quote, were right that never quite fit with me. Listening to the experiences of you, your guests, and listeners helped me further along that path.
Nice.
In summer 2021, I even took a solo trip to Lilydale and attended some workshops.
Whoa!
Cool. That place is truly magical, and I love listening to Marcy talk about her recent visit on an episode. Along those lines, I have also seen a medium within the last few years, and I take great comfort in the concepts of spiritualism and the belief that life doesn't end here and that our loved ones can communicate from the other side. The story I want to share today has to do with my dog, Dexter.
Oh.
Now, what if they named their dog Dexter because their dog killed serial killers?
Great.
Cool.
Great. Love it. Love it.
Or not serial killers, but
or
just
was
killers.
A serial killer
Of killers. Yeah.
of killers, right? Is that what Dexter?
Exactly. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
He passed away in September at the age of 11. I had him from the time he was around 10 weeks old.
Baby.
I could tell over the last year or so that age was catching up with him and tried to just enjoy whatever time we had left together. Sadly, he passed away at my parents' house the first night I was out of town for a beach vacation.
Oh.
He always stayed with them while I was gone. I was devastated that I wasn't there with him when he passed on. I spent more time crying on that vacation than I knew was possible to do at the beach. It's so hard. Yeah.
It's so hard.
Also, it's like, this is just a pause of the story to be like, if your family member had died, everyone would be like, go home.
Mm-hmm.
But your dog, they're like, well, you don't want to ruin the vacation. It's like, it's ruined.
I mean, no matter what, it's ruined.
Yeah, like that's my family too.
Yes.
On the second night after he passed, I had this incredibly vivid, realistic dream. In the dream, I was sitting cross-legged on the floor of my parents' dining room, and Dexter was lying in my lap. His breathing was labored, and I knew the end was near. I just gently rocked him back and forth and thanked him for being a wonderful friend and companion he was for so long. I finally snuggled in close to his face and gave him a kiss and told him I would be okay and that he could let go. As soon as he took his last breath in the dream, I woke up with a jolt/start. But I had this incredibly intense and overwhelming sense of peace and calm. I could not stop crying happy tears for the gift that I knew he sent me from the other side. Thank you, ladies, so much for the gift that is your show, and I hope you enjoyed my story. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to share other stories. Smiley face. Here's a photo of Dexter. goodest of good boys
Oh.
and a world-class snuggler. Much
Oh
love,
my
Kelly.
God. I'm looking at him right now.
Dexter is so
Dexter's so
beautiful.
cute. Oh,
Oh
I
my
want to
God.
pat that doggy.
I want to pet that
I
dog.
want to pet that dog. I want to play drums on that butt.
Oh,
What
boy.
a cutie. Dear Lord. What a good dog. Oh, that's so nice that he was like, hey, I'll give you what you want.
Yeah.
Let's say goodbye. Let's have a nice
It's
goodbye.
especially if you're feeling the guilt of not being there at the end. Here,
Yes.
this is what you missed. And here it is. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
oh
what a good
boy.
boy,
Oh
Dexter.
boy.
That's nice.
Also, it's nice. I mean, like, wish we could have our pets forever, but 11 years is nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As someone who had a punk cat who left very early,
He was ready. He was done.
he was like, I'm out of here. And I was
I'm
like,
outta
really?
here."
You're an actual asshole for this.
What the fuck, bro?
Bo, for real? 4
Come
years? That is
on.
actually rude of you.
That's so rude.
So
well,
rude.
leave you wanting more, huh?
It's so funny to think I've already had these cats longer than I had Bo.
Have you really?
I think
Yeah, like pretty close to it, at least,
I
right?
think close. 3.5 years I've had them.
Oh, wow. That is wild.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And
Man.
they aren't winning me over yet.
They aren't winning you over, or are you not winning them over?
I mean, it could be a twofold thing.
It could be tango, two of them. You need. Okay, I got one. You ready?
Yes, please.
This one is titled Face Without a Body.
Oh, that's my
Ew.
modeling nickname.
Yes. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. My name is Ben, and I recently started listening. I'm still working through the episode backlog. Thank you for listening. Well, I've had a few minor incidents, such as a red dot on my bedroom wall, a guitar that fell over once, and that same guitar that had its string plucked once with no one around. Okay. There is one big spooky incident that happened to me.
I just want to say I'm worried that there was an assassin trying to get him. With the
knocked over the guitar and then accidentally strummed it.
The red dot on the wall.
Oh, right. The red dot didn't work, and then somebody tried to climb in to get him, and then knocked over the guitar.
And a vase almost fell on my head. And
That's so funny. I'm 41 now, but this happened when I was around 6 years old, and my eldest sibling had just gotten married recently. Even though I was the brat / youngest of the family, my sister and her new husband agreed to let me spend the night for fun. That's cute. They lived in an apartment complex on the second floor, and it was mostly uneventful, even boring. When bedtime came, my sister helped put me to bed. In the process, she put my small rectangular suitcase standing up on a chair in the middle of the small spare bedroom. She had been sitting on the chair helping me get ready, but she set it there when it was time to tuck me in. So she tucks me in and turns off the light before leaving the room. There's no beams of light in the room or nightlight. The only light I had was the little that filtered through the curtains. Though it was dark, I could see the room all right and at least make out the shapes of objects. To be clear about what happens next. I had just been tucked in, so I had not even attempted to fall asleep yet and was anxious about sleeping somewhere. I'm timid by nature, so I usually have trouble going to sleep without someone else in the room. So I'm laying in bed wondering how I'll fall asleep when it happens. A face appears in front of my suitcase. The sides of the suitcase were flat, and the part of the suitcase facing me was just blank and a dark color. I'm colorblind, so I couldn't say for sure what color. But now, a big, bright smile and bright eyes had appeared in front of the suitcase.
No.
The eyes and smile were white overall and bright, like they emitted light themselves.
Ew.
It was much brighter and whiter than a glow-in-the-dark object could be. Or would be. The closet I can describe it is relating to the The closest, not the closet. The closest I can describe it is relating to the animated movie Alice in Wonderland and how the Cheshire cat looks when only his eyes and mouth are visible.
Whoa.
Head and body disappeared, but eyes and mouth still there.
Whoa.
It was very much like that. It was clearly looking at me, making that huge, creepy smile, and I did not know what to do. This is nasty. The room was fairly small, and the doors were on the opposite side from me. I would have to walk past the face in order to get out. I was too scared to yell. My only solution was the classic hide under the blanket. Listen to this. I checked a few times and the face didn't go away.
What the hell?
How dare you, face? As soon as that blanket's up and over, you gotta get out of there, face.
That is the international signal for get out of here.
Yes, for leave me be. So I finally stayed under the blanket long enough that I fell asleep. I never told my sister about it and have no idea if there's anything about those apartments, but that was the scariest thing to happen to me. Things like disembodied whispers, guitar strings plucked, and item being knocked over were always rare and didn't feel malevolent, though a red dot on my bedroom wall had me scared. Yeah, sniper, dude.
Sniper, dude.
Marcy got it. It's an assassin. Who are you, Ben? What's your deal?
Why?
007?
006 years old?
Nice, Marcy. But the face did not feel benign like almost everything else I've experienced. I've never seen it again, but the image I saw that day stays in my head forever. I'm sure people would say it was my imagination, but it was very apparent/solid and not dark like when an object just appears scary in the windows. I had just laid down, so it would not be from a dream. I was very much awake and just settling in. It wasn't something actually on the suitcase. That was solid and dark and would have been apparent while lights were on or when I woke up in the morning. I've never heard of anyone with a similar experience. Thanks for the entertainment, Ben. P.S. My dad used to visit a friend who lives in a haunted house. Once while he was on the toilet, the medicine cabinet's magnetic door slowly opened. He said something to the ghost and then the door shut. How he finished going to the bathroom, I have no idea.
When you gotta go.
I do. I mean, you're right. Honestly, the perfect place to get scared is when you're on the toilet.
Yeah.
But don't scare us when we're on the toilet.
Yeah, it helped clean them out.
Help clean them out. Wow, a spooky Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
Fucking thing. That is creepy.
And that it didn't go away, too.
Yes, that is so scary. Of like hiding under and then peeking, hiding under, peeking. Oh my God.
That is so classically scary, too.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? That's
No.
too scary. No, thank you.
No tank so.
No tanky. I don't think so.
I don't think so, ghost.
No way. Wow.
Very
Ew.
scary.
Nasty.
Nasty. Okay, I'm gonna
Nursed.
play. Wait, did I read one? I read one, right?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing.
We're figuring it out day by
You know
day.
what? Slowly but surely, we're figuring out how to podcast.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Almost 400 episodes, and we're almost there.
I have a microphone with no cord, so we're really nailing it.
She's just lip syncing this episode.
It took me so long to memorize this lip sync. Good God.
I'm going to play a listener story.
Yes.
I'm outside. I had just let my cat out on the lanai. It's very cold out. It's very chilly. It's also very dark. And I didn't turn the light on because I heard a sound. I was about to go and just kind of let my cat hang, but he heard a sound. And he heard it with me, so we both kind of looked spooked. We heard this rustling in the bushes. We kind of have this, covered porch. And then outside the porch, there's a little bit of space where we have a fire pit. And then we have our couch and some chairs. And then there's some kind of large bamboo. And just beyond the bamboo, I heard the sound of like some snorting, some rustling, some like something really with a large kind of paw, rustling in the bushes and kind of just making kind of noises. It's not like snarling or anything, but like snorts and stuff. And my boyfriend has said that there are bears in this area, and I have not seen the bears. I have only heard about these bears from him. And after I heard their sounds, and my eyes, I'm still just standing still here in the covered porch, listening, watching. And there is a tree too. It's like the bamboo, and then there's a big tree, and it was just beyond the tree, but I couldn't see anything because my eyes were still adjusting. And then I heard kind of rustling of paws going through the leaves, and we have our backyard where there's a couple large trees, and the squirrels tend to chitter and chatter, and we have a couple birds' nests in those trees, and sort of quite a few birds, so we have some bird feeders, and we tend to come out here quite a bit, and we listen and watch, and my boyfriend comes out usually every early morning and watches, and that is where he has told me he has seen the bears cross. But what if they are not bears? Last night was a full moon. I'm not saying goblins, ghost ghoulies, and werewolves exist, but I mean, it was a very bright full moon, and this only happens every so often. It does not happen all the time. And it's very early morning that he's out here, before the sun has come up sometimes. So it is 8:54 when this happened. And so it was late, I had commented earlier that the moon was very bright, and this is very unsettling. Oh, I'd like to call back again and tell you about the experience I had when I was very young. If you guys have read my email at this point, I'm so sorry. I might not have mentioned Marcy. It was a typo. I should have said to Betsy and Marcy. But I had mentioned at the end of that email that something happened to me when I was younger. And I'll preface that before I call back again by saying, put something, and if you need someone to help you, have them help you, but put something on your left and your right side of your face that's about 3 or 4 inches away from it, just beside your face, and then just put it outside of that peripheral vision area, just so you can't see it. And do that on both sides of your head. And then when you turn left and right, your head or your body, to kind of take a look at what that is that's behind you, make sure that those things stay in those positions so that you cannot see them. That is the funny feeling that I experienced when I was very young. I was very scared. And to think about it today still makes me very upset. I'm 34 years old now. This happened when I was 6, 7, 8 years old. Whenever I got sick, you probably stopped around 9 or 10 years old. And I don't know why. But I'll call back. When I've got it together. But I thank you guys, and I thank all the callers, because all of these listener stories that I've been catching up on over the last few months has been wonderful, and I've been trying to see if anybody else out there has experienced anything like what I've experienced. I didn't see anything like a ghost physically, not like what you describe, like a white apparition or a pale thing. I've never seen one of those, no. This was deeply a feeling. Anyway, I've talked too long. I love you. I love you both. Let's laugh and have a good time and try not to see, already I'm thinking of Betsy and she's saying try not to shit my pants, and as I've shit my pants earlier over what could have been a bear but might have been a monster in the dark.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Brady.
Think it was a bear or a monster?
I don't know, but the way Brady told that story really scared me a lot. Like with the quietness of it.
Yes.
Oh,
It sounded like they were hiding from the monster.
it really it added this air of tension. Like, oh my God, the way you told that story really got us good. Betsy and I were about to freak out.
Yeah.
Now
Holy shit.
It made me curious about their email because I don't recall this, and I think it's because we haven't read it. So I looked it up. If you want me to read it.
Yes.
Okay. And the email is the first haunting that's happened to me since I was a kid. Betsy, and this is where I think he meant that he didn't address me.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. The first time something happened to me, I was about 6 or 7, and it continued until I was around 9 years old. This recent experience, however, happened to me 2 days ago. I'm a 34-year-old cisgender man, pronouns he, him. I live in Florida with my boyfriend in the house he grew up in. He just turned 30. I moved in here March of 2022. 2 nights ago, I was sitting in the living, and also there are bears in Florida.
I didn't know that.
I know there were werewolves in Florida, but I didn't know there were bears in
They're
Florida.
definitely werewolves. I was like, bears?
Absolutely a werewolf. That's be cuckoo to be a bear.
No.
I guess there are bears that may. Okay, well, fine. There are bears. Whatever.
I have no idea.
2 nights ago, I was sitting in the living room by myself and heard the sound of a single cabinet gently close in the kitchen. I had been watching Lost from 2009 and had the show on pause while I scrolled Twitter, so I was sitting in absolute silence. I honestly have to say, huge restraint to pause the show to look at Twitter.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. I had been in the kitchen just an hour before, but had not opened any of the cabinets. Instead, I went in to wash a glass and had placed it in the drying rack. I often hear the icebox rolling or ice dropping onto the floor of the icebox being too full, but never this. This was the distinct sound of one of the kitchen cabinets closing. Today I tested the sound of them and what they sound like when they close, and it turns out when you let the cabinet door go and they close on their own, they vibrate. Glasses and plates can be heard shaking, even gently in the cabinet when that happens. Yeah. But to gently close the door on its own it makes a particular sound. Back to that night, I stared at the doorway to the kitchen from the floor on the other side of the couch, where I usually smoke weed and play video games. Yeah.
Nice. What you playing? What you playing?
What's your
What you
strain?
playing? Yeah, what's your strain? What you playing? You like hybrid or indica by
In the
itself?
couch.
In the couch.
I waited for the sound of something else. I eventually got up and wrapped a blanket around me and walked into the kitchen and stood on the white floor tile facing the window that's over the kitchen sink, which is positioned right in the middle of the cabinets. I scanned them all slowly with my eyes, waiting for the jingle of a handle or some evidence of what I heard. I did say, if you're here, you can say something, but I didn't hear a response. Instead, that's when the waves of two feelings started. Each wave lasted about 15 or 20 seconds. The
Oh,
first was a feeling that started in my chest and radiated from my chest into my arms and legs. It felt
whoa.
like a cold energy in my chest, in and
Ooh.
around my core, and I got goosebumps on my arms and legs as I felt it spread. It felt like the literal definition of one's blood running cold suddenly.
Oh, whoa.
The second wave was sudden warmth and a feeling of the air being heavy and dense. My hearing felt hollow and muffled almost. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That almost sounds like when you're about to pass out.
yeah.
Yeah.
One time I almost passed out and I didn't. I don't know why I did. But like my vision, everything turned like green.
Yeah.
It was really wild.
Mine is like kind of gone out like at the end of Looney Tunes when the yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's scary.
I know my BF's mother passed when he was younger, and I found myself saying aloud without thinking, I love your son so much. He's so special to me.
Oh.
After that, I just stood there and felt, and I did not speak. I felt like I shouldn't speak. I continued to stand there and let the waves go over me for a minute or so until finally just wanting to move. I got really emotional the moment I moved out of the spot and started crying, feeling happiness and sadness at once. Relief, but
Oh.
sadness too. I have continued to think about it since it happened. I asked my boyfriend if he ever experienced anything like that in the house. He's not really someone who believes in ghosts necessarily. I do know that his mother's ashes are housed in the urn in the living room on the top of the shelf, kind of overlooking the house. Maybe it was her. Maybe we had a beautiful moment. Or maybe I was
Yeah.
just really high, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. The experience that happened to me when I was a kid, though, oh boy, that's a much scarier tale that lasted for years. Brady in Florida.
Wow. I want to know this tale of like the kid, but I'm scared.
I know. I'm trying to like look for the email. Maybe it got lost to, our email problems. Remember?
Right.
Which
He sent an email or did he send a voicemail?
I don't have any other emails from Brady at all. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
We gotta know. Oh, I like to think that it was your BF's mom.
yes.
And once again, like we were talking of like Brady coming to that conclusion.
Yeah.
It's like that's probably who it was, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
And that's so nice to then embrace it and be like, okay, let me take this energy and
yeah.
feel it. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ugh, I'm terrified to know what what happened in his childhood that was so upsetting. Because let
I'm
me tell
really
you,
scared.
I don't know what it was, but it upset me already.
Same. 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 I'm
Yeah,
scared.
thanks for sending these.
Yeah, thank you.
If I don't want to upset anyone, so if you can give a story, but you don't have to.
True. Yes,
Maybe
very true.
maybe sharing it will unload some of the burden. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Okay.
Listen to your heart.
Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's
Okay, I'm gonna
nothing.
read one.
Thank you. I was gonna keep singing, but
Shut up, I'm gonna read one. Okay.
Yeah.
This is called Country Road Ghost.
Country
Country
road is a
Road
ghost. Spooky
Ghost.
boo.
Ah, it's a ghost. West Virginia, it's a ghost.
Mountain mama. Spooky
Uh,
ghost.
Spooky ghost. Nice. We're good.
New
We're
career.
good. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I wanted to send this one in to get your opinions.
Okay.
I never had any kind of paranormal experience before, and boy, would I like to say this one counts. See below and weigh in. My husband and I went out to dinner in Hudson, New York, and we're driving back. It was very dark, and the roads in the area don't have a lot of streetlights. As we were driving, I noticed this white, misty fog ahead. Ew. It was suspended over one specific part of the road, a little higher up than a car. Weird. It wasn't in an amorphous shape with a little puff on top that was separate from the larger cloud. It didn't resemble anything in particular, though. Okay. As we drove through under it, my husband said, that felt very spectral. As soon as we were past it, he looked in the rearview mirror and said, I can't see it anymore. I whipped my head around and gasped. I couldn't see it either. It hadn't just dissipated because this was only like 2 seconds after we drove past it. It was completely gone. We debated this all the way home. It had been warm earlier, so maybe it was steam, but it was only at one part of the road and was too high to be coming from the ground. There weren't any houses or other cars around, so it couldn't be smoke from a fireplace or exhaust. My husband thinks there's a reasonable explanation, but I think that reasonable explanation is that it was a ghost.
Or
what do you think?
I mean, it sounds like even bigger than a ghost, though, right?
Right. Love the pod. You two crack me up and give me the spooky chills. Thanks for doing what you do, Natalie. She, her, hers. Wow. Yeah. It seems like saying that felt very spectral.
Yeah. I mean,
dude.
Wonder what? I mean, it's like the time that I saw that weird little
that little creature thingy.
Creature in Joshua Tree.
Joshua, I mean,
Josh.
It being over one part of the road and not moving is so strange.
Yeah.
Because usually mist and fog go with the wind, like move and like,
Unless it were like a specific like smoke thing, like that something had been recently on fire in that place. Or even like a lightning strike. But I mean, I feel like when two people are there and they see it, they probably, one of them would deduce that if that's what had happened, right?
Right. And you probably would be seeing lightning and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, unless like you just missed it because you maybe,
True.
You're driving and you're so fast that you're driving faster than lightning.
You're driving lightning speed, man. Wow, that's spooky.
Absolutely.
I think it was just a little ghost crossing the road.
Why get to the other side?
There we go.
Oh, I ruined your joke.
No, it's fine. Why did Turtle cross the road?
I don't know why.
To get to the Shell station. Get it? Because turtles have shells, dude.
You know what I thought you said?
You hated that?
No. You know what I thought you said?
Oh, what?
I thought you said, why did Toto cross the road? And I was like, what does that have to do with Dorothy?
That's so fun. Because Dorothy had a shell, dude.
Don't be a bitch, Marcy.
Come on. You know the Wizard of Oz and Dorothy's shell.
Come on, classic shell work.
Come on, man.
With the shell.
With the shell, dude. Shell, yeah.
Shell, yeah, nah. Okay, I'm gonna play another listener story.
Yeah, do it.
Okie doke.
Hi girls, I've been meaning to send in this story, and on your newest episode you said you're starting to have a little bit of a shortage of audio messages, so I think it's a sign. So this story I was not a part of, but it's my mom and my brother's story, and they believe it so deeply they don't even really like to talk about it. And my mom is somebody who like has seen multiple ghosts, like pretty familiar with like the paranormal. So she's like super on board with the ghost stuff. She doesn't mind telling ghost stories, all of that. But this one, she feels like people wouldn't even believe her, so she really doesn't even talk about it much. Years ago, when I was a kid, my brother was maybe like 10 or 11, like old enough to like remember and like know things, you know, like not like little baby doesn't understand things, doesn't like, he like remembers it and like knew what was going on, if that makes sense. But my parents' house is like in the middle of nowhere in upstate New York, and so like we have like a little bit of land behind our house that we own, and then like tons and tons of fields beyond that. Like literally like it's like a big hill, so it's like miles between my house and like I wouldn't even know what the closest house behind my parents' house is, because it's like hunting grounds, farmland, all of that. But because it's behind our house, like we could like walk around it if it's not hunting season. So my mom and my brother were on a walk up the field basically, and across the field, like maybe like football fields away, they could see something running at the edge of the field, and it was fully upright with like long, shaggy, like yellowish brown hair. And so but like because it was so far away and they could see it like so visibly, they could tell it was like 7 or 8 feet tall, and like I said, covered in hair and running upright. And they were pretty spooked, and my mom was like, okay, let's quickly go back down to the house. And they do believe that they saw something of a Bigfoot nature. It sounds so insane, and that's like why my mom doesn't really like to even talk about it much. But if you like were to ask her, she would talk about it and be like dead serious. And so I believe that they saw it. They both like corroborate each other's stories. Like this is an area that like the most wildlife is like deer, you know, so, and it wasn't a deer because it was running upright, but like it's not far enough upstate that there's really like ever any bear sightings or anything like that. So just kind of a spooky thing, and that is that. Love the podcast. I specifically bank up episodes so I can listen to them when I work midnights, just to add an extra spooky flair to my life. Alrighty, bye, thanks.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Bigfoot,
dude.
Another not a bear.
Another not a bear. There are no bears in New York, I'll tell you that much.
Not in Florida, not in New York.
Not
Where
in
are
New
the
York.
bears?
Where have all the bears gone, dude?
Where have all the bears
gone? Whoa.
Mama
We're
was in my
singing the
lap,
hits.
and like she didn't like that so much that one of her ears went all the way down. She was trying to close it up.
Nope. Survival mode. Wow. I totally believe that they saw Bigfoot.
Something about a mom backing you up too.
Yes.
Feels real, man.
Yes. And the idea of like, doesn't mention it, but if it's brought up, she'll like that feels so just real and human, and just being like, yes, I saw a Bigfoot, you know,
Big ass foot,
dude,
nasty.
And like, of course, Bigfoot knows when hunting season is and when it's not, you know, like they know to stay away from the hunting season times.
Yeah, I mean, and probably like any other animal, aware when a human's near too.
Yeah. Sorry, I spread my yawn to you.
Across the nations.
Across the nations. Wow. Yeah, wow. I believe it. That's so Bigfoot.
That's so Bigfoot.
That's so Bigfoot, dude.
I don't know if you heard this, but that's so Bigfoot.
That's so Bigfoot.
I'm gonna read another listener story.
Yeah, that's so Bigfoot.
That's so Bigfoot. It goes, my toddler's past life. So many question marks, a couple exclamation points. Hi, ladies. I love the podcast. You two are the best. And I'm saying it as it's written.
Thank you. Well done, Marcy.
Thank you. I love the spooky life, but I don't have any experiences myself until literally 10 minutes ago, that is. Sorry, this is like almost a year old. Sorry.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
10 minutes. No, we're not figuring it out. You guys have the best stories and we love getting them. And now, it's our cue, baby. It's our cue.
Yeah.
I love the spook. Oh, I got that. I was just putting my toddler to bed, which is the absolute worst part of the day. She was going bananas as usual. So to try and chill her out, I started asking her where different body parts are. Point to your head, point to your knees.
That's so funny. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm like, all right, what can we do? What does a cow say? What's your head?
Yeah. She was, so you get it. It's supposed to help focus and ground little kids. That makes sense. It's a question they can answer,
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, we get to ankles and it was like something switched on in her mind. She is 2.5 and really can't focus for too long on anything, but she suddenly launched into a very serious and passionate story. She said she remembers when she was playing outside and ran into the street, and I yelled at her to stay away from the cars, but a purple car came and hurt her ankle, and a fire truck came to help. This has never happened. I have no idea where she could have gotten this from. I asked her if this was when she was a baby. She said no. She said she was a big kid, and it was when she had a different face.
I just got crazy.
Me too. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The different face. I asked her what the face looked like, and she said it was black. We are white. Then I asked if I was her mommy at that time, and she said yes, but that I had a black face too. I hope they weren't just doing blackface, Betsy. Like, that's a funny way to word it. But it's a 2.5-year-old. Surely they weren't doing minstrel shows. So
No, I don't think so.
Hopefully the child, yes. And just like that, she snapped out of it and was back at her no bedtime BS.
What?
I have no particular beliefs in an afterlife, but I have always loved the idea of reincarnation, particularly the thought that you cycle through with your loved ones every time. I really don't know if this was a peek into a past life or if it was the sleepy ramblings of a toddler, but I'm choosing to hold on to the idea that her and I have been together in many lifetimes. Thanks for reading and for this awesome pod. Don't shit your diapers, Ashley. Ashley,
it's too specific to be a little kid making it. Like, that's so specific.
And I think what's so interesting about this is you hear so many past life stories where they're talking about their death.
Yeah.
But this sounded like just like an experience the kid remembered,
Yes, and that the ankle like reminded them of it and was like, oh shit, one time I got hit by a car and it hurt my ankle.
Oh, now that you mention it, I have an ankle problem too.
Yes.
Also, I realize now why the child said face, because her mom asked, what did your face look like?
Oh, great.
That's why she said my face was black. So there's no confusion there then. When I was like, why would you word it that way? And it's like, oh, because that was the way it was asked. So that makes sense.
Yes, okay. Yes.
A purple car too. How cool.
Very cool. Purple PT Cruiser, dude.
Oh my God. That was a car from my childhood. I didn't have one. I don't know anyone who had one, but I saw a lot of them on the road.
Dude, my mom wanted one, and we were like, absolutely not. She's
You
like,
ruined your chance. You ruined your
We were like,
chances.
no way, absolutely not, Mom. She's like, okay.
You could have had such a cool life and you chose not to.
Oh, no way, man.
Cool. But oh God, I think there is something to that. I'm curious.
I do too. That's so specific for a 2.5-year-old.
Yeah, I'm curious if in the last 10 months, if the kid has come up with any more stories.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And even that idea of like, no, I was a bigger kid. Like,
Yeah, that like it was a
that's
teenager.
so hard to
Yeah.
like, right? I don't know how kids think, but that seems so not how little 2.5-year-olds think and talk.
And that's it's just so specific. It's like, well, I don't know how that child would have seen that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, unless probably the parent had also seen that, you know, like,
or like even
if,
TV or something, but I'm sure
right.
that the child isn't just seeing that kind of stuff, especially like knowing that you were there and you were my mom
Yes.
too.
Yeah. Wow,
Fascinating.
that's
Fascinating.
nuts.
Nutso, butso.
Butso. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Ghost story.
Oh.
Angry girl in the mirror.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew. Me every morning, I'll tell you that.
I don't know her.
Yeah, who's that? Oh. Okay, this is just one of many, but definitely my most convincing of experiences. I was visiting family in Florida. No
Spooky.
bears, only werewolves, with my cousin and best friend. The three of us were having fun and started taking selfies in the bedroom of my aunt's house. We took a couple, and then as we took another, the flash, which wasn't on, flashed several times rapidly towards the mirror, which was across the room, and was projecting a very clear image of a young woman in a short black skirt and white tank top with long, wet, black hair and the angriest face I've ever seen looking right at us.
Oh, no.
Just having to read that sentence killed me.
Yeah, you don't look okay. You look sick.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I gotta go sleep for a couple of days now.
Oh no.
My cousin and I screamed and screamed and hid at the exact same time, and both described the same exact thing. I was 24 at the time and she was 15. She still remembers it as well, and we feel uncomfortable talking about it. My friend claims to have not seen the girl, but she never let me bring it up again, so maybe she just needed to deny it.
Yes.
Oh man, I still fear seeing her again to this day, but I'm almost certain she's attached to that house. I hope so anyway.
Yeah.
My father and my cousin's father, who've both stayed in that same room of my aunt's house many times, refuse to sleep in there ever again because it turns out they've had their own experiences and our story was the last straw for them both. Thanks for the spooky fun, Ms. CareCrow in Ohio.
Oh, a CareCrow.
A CareCrow. Wow, that is spooky.
So spooky. And it sounded like it was like the digital cameras that have the red eye reduction. You know,
right. Oh, yeah, they're like to get you ready for it.
Yeah.
It's so wild that it started doing it without having. Oh, I guess does it do it automatically?
Because of her nasty red eyes, though. Her nasty, evil red eyes. Come here, Mama. Get in my lap. You nasty,
that
evil
is
red
so
eyes.
scary.
So scary.
That is so nasty. That one really, oh man, that got me good.
Yeah, stay out of that nasty room.
Stay out.
Stay out.
Stay out.
Oh, these were some good, spooky, Christmassy, not Christmassy, but for Christmas
Trish.
A present for us all.
They really were.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Wait, do you want to hear Mama cry?
Yeah.
She hates being picked up. Well, she does. Maybe she likes being held up like a.
It seems like she likes it.
Do you hear her? Oh, God.
No, I didn't. Did she cry? Did she?
You can't hear her?
There it is. Yeah, I heard that one. That was good. Bye, Mama.
Bye, Mama. Well, I upset my cat and I upset myself listening to some spooky stories, and that's how it should be.
What a good day. Just upsetting everything. What a good day.
What a good Boxing Day this has been.
Oh, is it? This is Boxing Day?
I think
beautiful.
Is the 26th, I think, when this will come out. So Boxing Day.
Nice.
Boxing
Day. We love Boxing Day. Boom, 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 boom.
Gotcha.
Boxing.
Well, these have been great. Thank you guys so much. And always send us more voice memos.
We love them.
Please.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on. All right. Later.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.